Hi, chat. Good evening, good evening. Hope everybody's having a good day, good night, good evening. By the way, insert name here for 5. Can we say that the horse girl is obsessed with VShojo drama? I know Occo posted a meme about that last week, and people were like, well, she's not there yet. And I was like, yeah, she's she's getting on her way. Also, no, that's not Mahler. So I see the reason.
Oh, goodness.
Though I have not watched EFAP in many a moon.
Oh, damn. You know, some of my chat was actually like telling me, they're like, can you please like do a form of EFAP? Because what I like doing is I like inviting guests on in my stream, and we just react to funny shit. And typically like a 10-minute video, like you remember when we did the quartering video? Like that quartering video was 15 minutes long, and we spent almost 3 hours going through it. So like people really like that kind of shit. Oh, really quickly, to our special guest tonight, would you like to introduce yourself real quick to the audience?
Hello, I'm Comrade Dell, local gas mask man, VTuber, variety streamer, also a professional brand risk, and I love to yap.
Currently
professional brand risk
about VShojo.
I guess that we all are. I would say that we all are, Mizu, going to be completely honest with you.
No, I'm a good boy.
You say that you're a professional brand risk. Are you worse or better than Kirsha? Because Kirsha calls herself a professional brand risk as well.
Kirsha still toes the line a little bit.
I'm just a bit too... I'm too smart for my own good.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Because when I voice my opinion, I do it in a way that if anyone opposes it and says it, I could just say, oh, you're feeling called out, huh? So that means it's about you. That's why they never interact with my tweets.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. So what's funny is we talked a little bit, because you've been around the VTubing scene pretty much as long as I have in terms of seeing things come and go in the space.
Pretty much, yeah. It's been like 5.5 years, give or take. 5.5 years that I've been as a VTuber, but I've been around like for nearly 6 and something.
Uh-huh. Fair enough, fair enough. And you've
binged for 13 months. Wonderful. Oh, officially over a year. Old wise bluefish of the puddle. What is thy wisdom? 12, 15, 22, 60, and 19.
Wait, what? Are these your numbers for the day?
Those are my lucky numbers.
Okay.
That's what I would put my fortune cookie.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Why are those yours?
I give them my ancient Chinese.
Hey, you got words of wisdom. That's already a step up.
Fair enough.
That's my ancient Chinese wisdom.
I was gonna ask you why those specific numbers, but that works, I guess.
I can't tell you, but then I lose my powers.
Ah, okay, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm gonna be honest.
So I just have to admit, I absolutely adore the background you put for me.
Oh, I'm still using Ava's. It's comfy, is it not?
It's so homely. I love it.
Yeah, are you used to that? Is that in your normal your normal area?
My normal area is more like a bar, but it fits even better, I think.
Fair
also,
enough.
Chat says, I'm sorry, Comrade even sounds like Mahler Lamau. You're not going to escape the Mahler allegations.
I mean, I'd be fine to have Mahler
years ago, they told me
I
sound like Markiplier for some reason.
Markiplier?
Can you do his intro? His hello, everybody. Markiplier here.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you know what? I can kind of hear
FNAF.
it. Is that a bite of 87?
Is that a bite of 87?
Is that a bite of 87?
You know that's actually 10 years old to last week, right?
Oh, you shut up.
No, seriously, it is 10 years old. Like
shut up.
When somebody told me that, I was like, oh,
you want to feel old?
That old?
You want to feel old? FNAF is older than some people on the planet.
I know, that terrifies me. Also, fucking
I got a badge in Warframe for having an account for 12 years.
Congratulations. Mine's only like 3 years.
See, the thing is, it's not that like Warframe has been out for 12 years. I have a badge that says my account is 12 years old.
Damn.
My account is going to middle school.
Your account is middle school age. Few more years and your account is old enough to buy its own platinum.
Soon enough, your account's gonna have kids.
Oh, goodness.
Gonna leave the house.
When one of my video game accounts is old enough to drink, I am just going to off myself.
Well, don't do that.
That's just the end of my
You're just
lifespan.
You just gonna stop playing video games before they turn 21?
Yeah.
Fair
Your
enough.
account's just gonna live in the basement and become a VTuber.
Oh gosh.
I'm a lolicon. 20 minutes too old for me to play with them.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can co-sign that.
Wow.
I saw the opportunity and I had to seize it. It's a
Had
good
to do a
joke.
stupid joke. I hate it.
It's okay. We can get in
But-
trouble for that later.
Oh, you can get in trouble for that later. That's my I didn't say that.
Yeah, we didn't say anything.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, I think we'll start off with you, Del. How was your week this week? What did you do this week?
Well, to be honest, nothing very productive. I've been sitting on editing and I'm just dragging my feet, so nothing has actually been done.
Oh,
I am afraid to go to the mines.
I'm sorry to hear
It's
that.
very dark and damp in there.
Sorry,
I've
comrade, to
been-
the gulag with you.
I've been in
But
the
otherwise,
mines.
it's been a... Yeah, I've seen you've been in the mines for like 2 weeks now.
Somewhat. It's really only been 2 days at a time because yesterday I recorded all my voice lines for this video that I'm working on. And today I did like 90% of the editing. So tomorrow I'm going to go back in. I want to add source text to every single video that I use. And then I want to do a couple more things because I want to also include all my members from my my membership area. And then I'm going to do a couple test screenings, and if people like it, then the plan is to hopefully have it out on Wednesday.
You make me realize why people hire editors.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I will, if I get to the point where I'm like a certain horse girl and I can hire an editor to work for me, maybe sure. But I actually really do like the grind of editing.
I don't. I think it's gay.
I mean, that's fair.
No, it,
but
it
like,
depends on what you're editing. Like if you're editing something fun and
Need
I
to
guess
hire a little person to change my
engaging,
basement
yeah,
beautiful.
that's more fun. Like what I'm editing is basically a 6-hour conversation. Not much to edit there. It's kind of drawl.
what are you doing in this conversation?
Talk. That's what we do in conversation. It's just a 6-hour long conversation where we're just talking for nearly 6 hours. And to be fair, there's not much to edit,
Uh-huh.
but
Just trimming
because of
the
that, it's
dead air.
boring. Yeah, trimming the dead air, like segues between topics, things like that. It's just boring. That's why I'm dragging my feet.
Yeah, no, I could see
Like,
that.
give me something fun to edit. I'll do it in a heartbeat in one day.
You're really just running around looking at all the little spots where the volume goes
Yeah,
away.
I'm just
and there's, like,
listening
that's
to
gone.
my conversation. Essentially, it's just sitting there listening. Yeah, that's a moment we can trim. Yep. Next one.
Well,
Also, before
Here's
we get
my-
too far into the stream chat, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, because YouTube hates it if you lurk now. I don't hate you if you lurk, but YouTube does. So
Oh yeah, has it been confirmed?
I
Has
don't
it been
think so.
actually confirmed?
I don't care if
I
it's been
don't
confirmed or
actually
not,
think
I'm gonna
so.
keep saying it.
well, I mean, you
Because
definitely.
I've seen someone on Twitter like post video tests and shit like that. Of yeah, we uploaded a fresh new video. Look at that. We have only like 16 likes, but still 500 views. So it still counted them.
My opinion is the people who came out and said that as fact used a very small pool of people that all are like in the same like grouping. And I don't feel like the test was good enough based off of the video I watched. So the people that passed it around as fact, now it's getting eaten up by other people. I feel like it's left the orbit, and I just haven't seen it yet, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I do get a lot of people that like my streams, and I guess we'll have to wait and see when this video comes out, because I don't ask people to like until the very end. But I'm not really of the opinion that that isn't actually a change that has happened just yet. I need to see more testing, because I don't believe it just yet. I don't know. So
I mean, I recently uploaded my own video. The views did count. Like, not everyone likes and comments, but the views did count. So
yeah.
I will continue to say it.
I mean, like, yeah, I continue to say like the video. Yeah, chat, like the stream, because fun fact, the more you like the stream, the more YouTube pushes it through the algorithm. It's actually been a proven fact that the more people like it, YouTube will suggest it to more people, and overall more people do come into the stream. So if you want the audience to grow, like the stream. That's actually an objective fact. I've actually tested that.
Be active.
Yes.
Also, chat,
the
how's
activity
that?
Does help.
Am I louder now? People were saying I was a little quiet.
No, well, you are a little person, so that's fair.
I will stab you.
You'll stab the knees, won't ya?
No, it really sucks to have, like, your tendon cut.
I'm sure it does, but, you know, I can save the leg.
Yeah, but if I get your Achilles tendon, you're gonna be on the ground, and then I got access to you.
Oh, no.
He's got a point.
He does. What a short temper. Oh, that's another good one.
Actually, hear Mizu for once. You guys are mean. I keep the lights on at this place.
He shovels the coals into the fire.
Back to your previous question. It's also been very entertaining the last couple of weeks. I'm sure you two have also been very entertained.
Yeah, I have definitely been entertained. There's been a lot of people that have gotten pissed off. And some of it has been fun to cheer with, and some of it is just like, man, you guys are a bunch of fucking retards.
I keep having people come to me and they're like,
common.
Mizu, you don't understand. Like, you're looking too deep into it.
Wait, really? Have people like come into your DMs and actually said that?
And on my DMs, they just say it in public, because nobody's afraid to tell me I'm wrong about VShojo in public.
That's fair. But do any of them actually refute it with something that's good, or are they just saying, guys, you got to think of the victims? You got to think of the victims.
No. Just keep vague posting. That's it. Just keep vague posting.
Well, so
and then no one will know who you're talking about.
Kind of what we were going to mention tonight is quote-unquote new information about VShojo keeps coming out every day. And what I think a lot of people are ignoring is the new information keeps coming out from the same people that gave the old information, which means they already had this information, they just didn't tell anybody.
They just waited till today so they could keep themselves relevant.
Can I just say it? They're fucking milking it.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, no, they 100%. Dude, if anybody thinks that it comes to me and says, how dare you say that they're milking it, it's just like, bro, you are a fucking mark ready to be had. I've seen this a million miles away. Like, here's the thing. I can understand when drama tubers will like get up and they'll do all of their thumbnails saying, oh my gosh, brand new drama. Excuse me. I don't understand it, because if you do that every single day, just like new information, is just like, you are milking it a lot right along with them. But yeah, I just don't like these people.
They just have templates ready and they just replace the PNG on top of it.
Well, I mean, I have templates for my streams. That's a little bit different. The difference
is thumbnail, because they're literally the same every time. They just have
fair enough.
3 templates and that's it.
I mean, to be fair, I have the same template for everything, but then I edit it around to try and make it look pretty.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is they don't do any
effort
work to make it look unique.
No,
because
I mean,
it'd
it's
be different
just like,
if you had the same template, but the template was like a nice thumbnail. Instead, it's black background, big picture, giant red text, it's over, arrow, arrow.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
VTuber PNG looking surprise.
It's not just the fact like that, but it applies to all of them. Everybody who does that exact same format. Black background, big picture, big red text, arrow, arrow.
Does YouTube like it more?
No, YouTube is gonna. So here's the thing that I've never understood. I don't understand how these people. Yes, pretty much. YouTube goes in cycles, and it depends on the day that the algorithm is happy or not happy with you. I've never really understood how some of these people are ever able to make content, because it's just like, bro, YouTube recognizes when there's too many similarities with a thumbnail, and at the very least, what I used to see in the past is they would deboost thumbnails that are exactly the same or close to being the same. That's why every single thumbnail of mine is a picture of the person I am talking about. Then in the background, I try to include another picture of that person heavily blurred, so it's just another picture, and typically that makes the background look even more interesting.
Well, the way it works and how they get around it is because if you actually look at their channel, you'll typically see like 1 or 2 videos that got like a ton of engagement, and then everybody else is like mid, and then there's a couple videos that are like absolutely dead in the fucking water. And it's because they're going for quantity over quality. Because, yeah, sometimes the algorithm deboosts you and sometimes it boosts you. That's not a problem when you're uploading 50 videos a day and you're just trying to get one of them to take off.
Oh, like more Kazuhana?
Things at the wall, seeing what sticks.
They're uploading like 3 or 4 videos a day in hopes that like 1 or 2 will take off a week. And as long as
PewDiePie strat.
Yeah, if 1 or 2 that week take off, they've achieved what they needed to do. Even though they made like 60 videos that week, and most of them nobody watched and nobody cared about.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks from my perspective, because I'm just like, do you take zero quality in your work, or zero pride in your work at all?
For live streams, I guess not. Or again, for our not buddy Kazuhana. By the way, Del, do you know who more Kazuhana is? I want more people to know who this man is so that they can collectively laugh at him.
I've seen the thumbnails.
He is apparently being accused of faking the pyro pups that were supposedly trying to dox Shy Lily.
I heard about that. I want to look into that, because if that's true, this man is literally bottom of the barrel bullshit, in my personal opinion. The only reason why I like laughing at him is he has made nothing but he's made over 30 Cinder videos, and the moment Cinder breathes, he decides to make a new video just about her. Like, he made one today, he made one yesterday, and he made one last week when she donated, and it's just like, Brochachos, shut the fuck up on this woman.
Yeah. Like,
is he a former Pyropop or something?
No, he is a Shy Lily Glazer. If you go on his Twitter account, you will see nothing but him retweeting her porn or posts by her. So he is like a heavy Shy Lily Glazer.
It makes sense now. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's obsession. Sort of. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. So
where's I going with that? Oh yeah, no. Because
apologies.
I wanted to talk about the Everybody keeps trying to bring up every time somebody from VShojo brings up new information, and it's like, but you already had the information. So I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on the cross here, because I know people get mad when I have my hot takes on like these bigger VTubers. But my current running theory is that every single person that stayed in VShojo knew that like they weren't paying people, and they knew that merch wasn't being sent out correctly, but they didn't care because they were still getting paid. Because all of them have made really weird, sus statements about like, oh yeah, I knew years ago. And then you had Silverveil come out and say, oh yeah, I told everybody when I left in 2023 that this was happening. And now suddenly every single one of them are like, oh, I just found out last month. No, you fucking didn't. You knew.
Better make room on that cross, because I'm going to join you on it.
Well, some of the, like, I think Iron Mouse said she found out recently. And then she was talking in somebody's live stream on Twitch. And she's like, oh yeah, I've known for a long time now. Like,
I think she only found out about the charity money recently, not everything else.
That's what I mean, then. That's the point where it's like, I didn't care till it affected me. And it's like, that's... You're kind of losing me here. Because you're like, I saw this serial killer running around killing people. I didn't say anything because he didn't try to kill me yet. But now he's coming for me, so now we need to talk about this because this is a very serious issue. It's like, no, it was a serious issue months ago when it was happening to everybody else.
Months? It sounds like it's been going on for years.
Supposedly years.
Yeah.
Because like VShojo business model was ass right from the get-go. Like they were hemorrhaging money since like the inception of VShojo.
See, what's crazy is I always thought, man, it's really insane how they're able to afford to let their talents take all of their money and they only make money. Like, man, their merch much would do really well if they're making all this money and keeping the... I guess not.
You know, I
guess the merch sucks ass.
Well, I said it very early on. Merch is a very small portion of how much VTubers earn from, or any streamer for that matter.
It's also volatile.
Not everyone buys merch. Not everyone buys it.
Not everyone buys merch, and merch is very front-loaded, right? So when merch first drops, that is the most it's ever going to sell is that first week. After that, it is done. You might like occasionally get one or two people in the future that see it and like, I want to buy that. But after your first week, you have done like a solid 99% of your merch sales. And now you've got to come up with something new.
At least my merch is
like... It explains why they were shoving merch so often into every little thing.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And supposedly when they went under, they were working on a brand new merch system.
You see that screenshot of the revenue table where they're optimistic is we're gonna lose only 2 million this year?
I did see that. I did see that.
That's my other hot take, is that VShojo actually didn't do anything maliciously. They started hemorrhaging money, and they were trying to salvage it, and they did it.
This was desperation.
Like they obviously did it in bad ways, but I don't think they did it maliciously. I think they did it because they were just hemorrhaging money, and they were desperate. They're like, we have to save the company somehow. Just take money from everywhere. Stop honestly, paying people.
I kind of doubt anyone in VShojo was like, man, Iron Mouse earned a lot of money this month. Fuck you, Iron Mouse. I'm gonna take a cut. I don't think anyone was thinking like that.
Yeah.
It was done out of because the business was fucking sinking for years.
They seem malicious to me, wanting to destroy the competition. That's all the girls in VShojo want to destroy the competition. That's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody can pretend that that's not how like a lot of these bigger companies operate. Now everybody's perfectly fine destroying the competition.
Sorry, Occo, you've already sold 99%. Chat, don't forget to go to Uwu Market /Mama Occo.
My best example of a company wanting to destroy the competition is fucking Zenless Zone Zero versus Genshin Impact. They are both under the same company, the same umbrella, and both Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail will make ads making fun of Genshin Impact for being greedy. They're literally from the same company, and they still put down one of the own games under the company.
Different team.
Yeah.
No, companies like that, they kind of encourage that shit, competitiveness.
Oh yeah, and if you can do it correctly, it does. Well, here's the thing. The reason why is because it does sell merch. That's what they do in boxing all the time. If you can just capture what they do in boxing, man, you got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, I'm surprised they didn't do that.
But it's necessarily going to hurt the other one because you are putting out negative PR for them. And people like to pretend that's not going to happen. Like, no, we all know that happened.
I guess it depends on how you do it. So...
I mean, they're not too egregious about it. Yeah, they're making like, you know, they're taking little pot shots. It's not like outright slander or anything like that. It's just, you know, like a friendly competition of sorts.
Hey, Devastator, thank you for the 20 super chat.
Thank you, Devastator.
Ship. And also before Devastator, War Turkey 5 for 5. The rumors are true. Likes for the like throne, comments for the engagement gods.
Also, have you heard about the latest, newest, and foolproof defense?
Of what?
For what?
Oh, the NDA?
Anything. Yeah.
Oh,
like if anyone gives you shit, just say, I was adhering to contracts and I signed NDAs. That's it.
Dude.
I signed an NDA. I couldn't say anything.
If they're still questioning you, say, oh my god, you're victim blaming.
No, that's the plan. When I put out my Cinder video, again, the hope is that's like in a week or two. If people get mad at me, I'll just say, listen, I made this video under an NDA, so you can't get mad at me. That's what they told me happened with the VShojo people, so you can't get mad at me.
Yeah, there was a contract.
I have a contract to make this.
I have a
With
tweet
who?
thread on
Nobody.
this somewhere, but I really hate
With
the.
who? You're under NDA. You can't disclose it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how.
Well, because you said NDA and you said victim blaming, and I have a tweet thread somewhere where I complain about people using victim blaming and gaslighting whenever they get into like an internet disagreement. And it's like, no,
Oh my God,
we're
those
fighting
are the
on Twitter.
fucking
I'm not
words.
victim blaming you. Shut the fuck up. I don't even
Oh,
know
fuck.
you.
Like about VShojo, like I've had this discussion. Like, yeah, the company took money from them, but considering the numbers, possible numbers they listed, I'm gonna go like get another cross planted in there. But I'm just gonna say like, it's fucking chump change to the girls. They didn't give a fuck about it.
No, I agree. I mean, I'm sure that lots of these girls are multi-millionaire. It's just like, by the way, when we talk about Nanolith going exclusive and people are like, oh my gosh, Nanolith is losing so much money. I can't believe that they would try and make her make a $10,000 a fucking model.
I've ever heard.
I've seen people argue saying that exclusivity deals are fucking trash. And I'm just like, are you guys fucking insane? This girl lives in Brazil.
She lives in Brazil, and she was in a contract where, at bare minimum, she was making $40,000 a year.
That was the plan. It was like 4 models. And here's the thing. I did bring this up as like a point in my video, not to spoil my video at all, but like to bring it up as a fair point. They could also be referring to outfits, but outfits are still $5,000 a piece. So at minimum, she's making 20 grand a year, which is still
Like,
above the lowest that you need to live in fucking Brazil.
Anyone who doesn't know, like the average salary, like above average salary in Brazil is like $500.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Even in America, that's like, if you're not living in California or some ridiculously expensive place, you can live off that just
That's
fine.
good money.
No, yeah, 20 to 40. If you know what you're doing.
Probably owns a mansion by now with the amount of fucking work she did.
A Brazilian
Probably
mansion.
a Brazilian mansion. I was gonna say a VPN too because
Like, it's a ton of money. And it's not to be like, oh, you can't be a victim if you're rich or anything like that. But if you
can
are
be.
rich, I feel significantly less for you when the thing you're a victim of is theft. Particularly when it's small amounts compared to what you own.
well,
It's like, oh no, I earned 100,000 less. Oh my god.
Like,
I'm not sure I'll be able to live off the 4 millions I earned.
to put it in comparison to someone like
100,000
us, it's kind of like us going to the police and saying, sir, he stole $1 from me.
Yeah, it kind of does have the same vibe to it.
on principle, I will still go and say, hey, he committed a petty crime, sir. That means-
No, I'm still gonna say he robbed me. I'm just not gonna go to the police and be like, that asshole robbed me of $1. What a dick.
I guess it depends on the context. Did he do it at gunpoint? Because if it was at gunpoint, then I would say a man with a gun robbed me. That's considered armed and dangerous, and maybe they should check that out.
Yeah,
but if the guy just like took $1 from me, that's a little different.
Yeah, the point is not
Stole a French
necessarily
fry.
like that we've taken $1 from you or anything like that. It's that it's such a small amount that it's weird that you're crying about it.
No, I agree. I agree.
For us, it's like the amount they stole is no doubt for us is
Life-changing.
a fucking massive amount. For them, I mean, look, it's been going on for years. If they cared about money, I'm pretty sure they would have raised the stink way, way, way long ago.
No, I agree. They would have. Listen, here's the thing. And even if you want to go, but the NDA route, lawyers don't care about NDAs. Lawyers are there to destroy NDAs. So it's just like, if you were that upset,
The
hire a
NDA
lawyer.
Argument is the stupidest fucking thing. You know what it is when an employer takes money from an employee, doesn't pay them. That's a crime.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even if you're a
NDAs
contractor.
are void and null. That's it.
Yeah,
Get a lawyer and
that's
the
a
lawyer
good
will
point.
destroy
Yeah.
it.
The lawyer will says you void your NDA because they voided your rights as a and the workforce.
Yeah, that's a breach of contract from the employer, and thus the NDA is null. That's it.
And I would
exactly.
I would excuse
The company
some
breached
of
the contract
that,
first.
but several of them have been like, "Oh yeah, we talked to a lawyer." It's like, no, you didn't. If you did,
No,
you'd
I
know
am not
that
in belief.
you either did not talk to a lawyer or you were lying about what the lawyer told you. Because I know for a fact the lawyer would not have told you to do what you did.
No, I think if I was a lawyer, I think Iron Mouse would have been told, you are not allowed to say anything until this is over.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's what I originally thought when she's like, oh, I'm leaving VShojo. I was like, oh, maybe she actually, like, is out now. Maybe, like, the money's been paid back. Because I had heard rumors of it before I started watching it. And I was, like, praying. I was like, oh, please tell me it's already over so that you can just openly... Nope! I'm talking with a lawyer about legal... And I'm like, oh, no, that's not good.
Oh, so somebody in chat put a question that I've actually been wondering about since it got mentioned. He said, how about Iron Mouse? Oh, I never got any money, but somehow I still have enough to pay everyone out of pocket. So
that's right. She's paying people out of pocket now, isn't she?
That's what kind of threw me off with Iron Mouse.
I mean...
a big part of her argument wasn't just the charity theft. It was she was funneling all of her money into VShojo, according to what she said, and then they were paying her back out of it. So my question is, has she just been receiving $0 for months, and she just had a whole bunch of money, like, piled up?
Look.
So she didn't care that she was not getting paid?
The answer is probably
I can believe
simple.
it.
No, the answer is actually probably simple. She can just stream for a week, and she'll have enough money to pay everyone.
No, but that's the thing,
Kick.
though, is her accounts were connected to VShojo and Gunrun.
I mean, maybe she already got the lawyer involved, and they disconnected the accounts, maybe, and she got her money back.
It still takes a month for Twitch to pay out, though.
Excuse me.
I don't know how that works, but still, I mean, she didn't say she's paying it now. She said she was planning to.
Because Twitch and YouTube take a month to pay out. They pay out on a month-to-month basis.
They do.
I mean, I'm assuming that VShojo gave back, the savings, everything she had, because I'm pretty sure that the legal trouble would be even bigger if all her money was taken.
Oh, so that's another thing. We talked about this on stream last week. I really hate how everybody and their brother on Twitter is trying to talk about the legal ramifications for VShojo for this. You guys do not understand the law at all. Like, everybody keeps saying, oh, it's charity fraud. Technically, probably not, actually. Because Mouse is the one who did the charity, not VShojo, and she sent VShojo the money to donate on her behalf.
Lawyers would eat it up, yeah.
You could make an argument in court for charity fraud, but their lawyer is just going to say, well, no, it's just like regular theft. We
just got $500,000. I mean, we didn't know what it's for. I mean, I don't know.
I'm trying to imagine.
VShojo didn't promise the money. Iron Mouse promised the money.
Didn't fucking
the law works on such little things. That's true.
Didn't Legal Mindset say that it could be, or I can't remember.
You can
I would
possibly
have to rewatch.
Make an argument for it, but it's going to be hard.
I would have to ask or rewatch his Fast Facts video, because I swear he said that it probably could be. I'd have to ask Ava as well.
Seems like semantics at this point. I do have to correct you guys, chat. It is not semantics because the charges are vastly different, as well as who's prosecuting them.
Yeah, one is theft, the other one is a federal crime, which is straight to fucking prison.
Yeah, the completionist committed charity fraud. Because he specifically raised the money, and he specifically did not turn it in. In this one, it's a lot harder, because Iron Mouse raised the money, and then sent it to someone else, who is not a verified financial broker, and asked them to donate it on her behalf.
You could say that maybe she asked them to hold it in escrow, but still, because they aren't a financial advisor, it would not.
Yeah, they're not a registered financial institution.
Yeah, I could.
So like the legality of all it is really, really messy.
Yeah, from like the legal perspective, she basically handed money to her best friend. Because they're not like a financial institution, they don't have like the same requirements for handling funds. And then in court, they'd probably need like a specific written contract for it to even hold up.
Either way, it's a legal clusterfuck.
Yeah,
I agree.
my point is not that like they don't have any legal ramifications. It's that it's going to be way more complex and messy than people want it to be. Everybody wants it to be super simple.
The one thing I can fault the girls for is that what the fuck were you thinking? Like legit, why don't you have an accountant? Why don't you have a lawyer? Why? Like,
no,
again, like with Iron Mouse, sure, I can buy that. Like, she's inexperienced. This is literally probably her first job ever. I can absolutely buy that.
I just don't
I
buy
can
it.
see that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, ain't no fucking way. What were you thinking? Considering half the fucking roster is from Nijisanji of all places, and they are, they've lived through being fucked over by a corporation.
I still feel bad for
I think
Hinya.
they'd be a little bit more careful about this, right?
I think you can feel bad for every single JP person except for Keisan.
No, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Because we find this out through Keisan talking with the manager, is even the manager of the JP side did not know how much money they were losing. And it's because they aren't the main company. They were just being told stuff by Gunrun, and they had to walk forward based on that.
I still feel like she knew more based off of how she was telling a story and then walking it back.
I personally feel they all knew about the missing money and all that, but nobody really cared.
To clarify real quick, because Chad's bringing
VShojo.
this up, it's not that I am not acknowledging that VShojo was handling her accounts. It's that legally, them handling her accounts is her sending the money to them. That's how that works. That's not like a contradiction on my part. Just because you give somebody access to your bank and tell them to manage it for you does not mean you aren't sending them the money legally. Legally speaking, yes, she was sending VShojo the money.
I have
Because
too
they're
much
not
of a
a
headache to argue with you.
They're not an intermediary like a bank, and they're not a registered financial broker.
Essentially, she just took her money from her account and sent it to another private account, because that's what a company account is listed as, a business account or whatever. It is not an intermediary, like you mentioned, like a specific bank account controlled by a financial organization.
She was skipping the intermediary and sending it straight to the company. Like, this is why I don't like it when people try and talk legal stuff. There are literally 8 billion rules and a million lines of red tape around this stuff, and none of them were put up in her case because she just didn't think about it and didn't talk to anybody to do it.
Okay, talking to people about legal they think NDAs are magically binding contracts from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, well, they had an NDA.
That's how everyone is describing those.
Listen.
It's like they just brand your skin, and now when you try to open your tongue just doesn't work. You can't type it.
They are women. Counterpoint, they're women.
Yeah, but women are catty bitches and gossipy.
Yeah.
Well, I learned that 3 months ago from Shy Lily, but
yeah, and they try to pretend like nobody talked.
It's not just here's the thing, why I refuse to believe that nobody fucking knew, and it's the biggest fucking bullshit. As someone who worked in corporations for the last 14 fucking years of my life, people fucking gossip. That's the only thing they have to do there. Like, it's the only thing it's literally one of the only things they have to do in their free time at work. They gossip. There ain't no way they kept it fucking quiet from the talent for 4 fucking years.
That's another thing, right? So Keisan is one of the worst offenders of not shutting up and saying stuff she probably shouldn't, which is why she's deleted.
I mean, she shut up now.
Yeah, which is why she deleted like 60 tweets. But one of the funny ones she had was she was talking about a conversation between her and Giga, and they were like, we didn't know any of the new people coming into the company, but we were trying to find out so we could warn them. Said in her video
that she found out who they were.
Keisan tried to claim that they did not know who they were, and they were trying to figure out who they were.
See, this is how you know it's not a conspiracy where all these people are working together, because none of these people verify their own shit before they actually start speaking.
Yeah. Well, and Kaysan said
Giga
it in
literally
regards.
said in her own video that she was lamenting the fact that she had to lie to the new talent's faces, one of which was her friend. Which is where most of the fucking accusations were like, hey, what the fuck? Why didn't you warn them?
Yeah, and then
It didn't come
Kaysan
out of
said she was
nowhere
working with
because people
Giga
are assholes.
to find out
Giga
who they
literally
were.
said that. And not to mention the Mint quote, which is making the rounds all over the place.
That is
Yeah.
what got brought up to Kaysan, which is why she made the claim that she did not know who was joining, which is why they didn't tell her.
It's entirely possible that maybe she didn't know because, you know, it wasn't the JP branch. Possibly.
I don't think that's true, specifically because of her claiming that she was talking with Giga about this and her and Giga were planning it together, given what Giga said. The second one is with the Mint thing. People were trying to act like Mint was talking more generally. She wasn't talking about somebody specifically. I don't believe that.
Yeah, she was talking basically about everyone, I feel like.
Well, I mean,
Like,
they're
not a
trying to
single
say
one of them
that
fucking
she was
warned her?
talking about, like, in general, which means that it's okay that none of the talents knew she was joining. Like, no, the way she said it, it sounded kind of personal. I think she's referring to a specific talent that she doesn't want to name, that she was talking to about joining, and they didn't tell her, and she's upset about it.
Yeah.
And also, again, people fucking gossip.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
People gossip,
Especially
all
if
the
you're a
fucking
woman.
time.
Especially if they're women. And since they're all women. I like how Mel threw the smoke ball mental health them out, bitches. Yeah, Mel is definitely like on the list of what did you do? Because now people are coming out and saying, alleging that she was somehow connected to one of the higher ups at VShojo and some
The COO.
So the allegation is that she is in a relationship with the COO, and one of the proofs that people are using is both Mel and the COO, posted on the exact same day that the pipes in their home burst.
Ooh.
That's funny.
And people are like, oh, it's a big country, there's a lot of people in it, it's not unlikely that two people's pipes burst on the same day. It's like, two people's pipes burst on the same day that work in the same company of like 20 people total. Really? And
Not-
it's
listen.
quite coincidental. And it's not
I've
like
seen
we're
a
going
lot of
over
crazier
20
things.
years. It's like she's been with the company for like 3 years.
I've seen a lot of crazier things. It could happen, but I don't really believe it.
Yeah.
There's been too many little controversies with VShojo in the past that pushes against them, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of questions, and people get upset when you start asking them.
Giga was being stupid with that accusatory. That's right. Giga made like a predator tweet. Didn't she do like a
And
not like
then
us
never
tweet?
elaborated upon
I don't
it.
think it's alleged when his wiggly bits are on video inside her wiggly bits. Is that an actual thing?
Wait, what? Is that actually true?
I'm gonna need
Tell
proofs
me it
for
ain't so.
research purposes.
Exactly. Same here. I'm gonna have to get a high definition version so that I can study it intently.
4K.
Or, well, my screens can't do 4K, so
Nobody's
1080p is
8K.
as good as I can get.
Kick it up a notch, 8K.
That's such a scam, in my personal opinion. All of the screen upgrades.
Yeah, 1080p is fine by me. I don't need all that other shit.
No.
Man, why is this so messy? Jesus.
I know, right?
It gets messier and messier. Like, fuck.
Because they've
Listen.
told too many lies, and they didn't talk with each other before they started talking about their lies in public.
This is the most disorganized crash out I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, Del, you're noticing too much. And in the words of Mr. Medicare,
I
stop
know,
noticing
I
too
know.
much.
And before people get
I'm
mad,
I'm a master of the heretical arts and techniques known as common sense, critical thinking, and observation skills. It's forbidden.
Yeah.
like before people get mad, because I'm tired of hearing this whenever I start noticing stuff. We are not saying that VShojo didn't steal their money. They factually stole their money.
No, yeah, that's the thing is it's just like we agree there's criminals. We just don't agree that they're being honest about of finding out when. And my problem is if you're not being honest about when you found out, Were you complicit? Did you help them? Or that's the problem. It's just like, if you can't be honest about saying a crime was committed, then what else are you hiding from me?
Look, I've sent you. You've seen the tweet I've sent, right?
You're gonna have to be a little more
Iron
specific.
Mouse
I'm
saying
sorry.
like, hold on, I'm gonna find it for you. I'm gonna find it for.
Perfect. I'll forward it to Mizu. Thank you, Devastator, by the way, for the 10 gifted memberships to the channel. Very much appreciated.
Super, super appreciated.
Everybody, if you got a membership, make sure you say thank you.
Like, I don't know if it's actually like the actual thumbnail.
I'll put the legal mindset clip.
No, just look at the thumbnail. Like, I don't know if it's an actual video thumbnail, but still.
I did see that there was like a thumbnail where Iron Mouse is like claiming that her lawyer found out what she was saying and got like a little surprised by it or some shit like that. Although that might just be a clickbait thumbnail, because I don't watch half of this shit because I don't have time for it.
Like, dude, they just make shit up for the thumbnails.
Yeah.
But like the fact that up until a month ago, they were literally singing them all the imaginable praises.
Oh, dude. Did you see that clip that Azahara made about fucking Tectone? Here, did I send that to you, Mizu?
Yes. So what's funny is both Tectone and Evanito both got called out for saying that they have known about this for years as well. And then people are like, okay, so how come last month you were sucking
the hush
VShojo off?
money. The fucking hush money.
The hush money.
So that annoys me when people bring that up, right? I don't necessarily doubt that there was hush money, but just like NDAs and hush money, it doesn't require you to speak good of them. It just requires you to be quiet. And it's like, okay, so you're telling me that they paid you hush money. First off, I still think that's bad that you accepted hush money to keep your mouth shut. That's not a benefit to you, by the way. That just makes them look also a little bit worse.
Yeah.
But also, you still shield them constantly. You didn't have to do that.
Also call out Evanito. Send that, Azahara. I want to see it. It is
doubly hilarious that the people who got hush money continued praising VShojo.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Well, it's just one of those things where, again, like, all these people are fucking retarded trying to do the whole, oh my gosh, they always suck. Just like, you would fucking do better to not talk. Because at the very least, you'd have less of a chance of people saying, so what was your involvement in all of this?
Like, it's funny you mentioned that, because like I made a tweet about it, calling out like, oh, give it like it was like a couple of hours, not an hour, it was like 30 minutes after Iron Mouse's announcement. I made a video. Oh, here come all the people who are gonna say I always knew they were bad. And 10 minutes later, Tectone comes out and says, VShojo was always bad. I've known for years.
And here's the thing: I'm willing to give him some. I almost said clemency. That's the wrong use of the word. I used it earlier today. I'm willing to give him some grace on that because he allegedly is like friendly with like Silvervale and a couple other people that came over from there. So I can understand. I could bet that, but he still sung their praises literally up until a couple of months ago. So it's just like I feel like he is not actually being factually honest about it, and I don't think a lot of these people are. I think that a lot of these people didn't know and are pretending that they knew, or they're just being scumbags and they knew, yet they still did it anyway because it was still favorable to do it until like last month.
Yeah, when VShojo got turned into a demon core with a screwdriver prying open.
DM'd it to you? All right. I will forward that to Mizu. That's basically why everyone
left. I'll be honest. That's why everyone left.
Oh, you know what, Mizu? You might want to play that one along with the Tectone clip. That's a good one.
Like, the moment Iron Mouse made her video, VShojo became the Demon Core, and that's why everyone left.
No, I agree. Because I don't think Iron Mouse told any of them that she was going to do this.
Like, notice that like there's like a handful of talents who just said fucking nothing. They just said, "I'm out. Bye." That's it.
Yeah.
No vague posting. No nothing. They just, yeah, this shit's dead. I'm out. That's it.
Well, I think for some of them, they were definitely blindsided and they had no idea. And so, like, I'm not quite sure what I would like if I found out that my manager did all this shit and was stealing the money of my friends. Obviously I'd block him, but like, I really don't know what I would say.
Look, all I'll say is that a few of them were definitely Ja Rule.
Yeah.
That's a reference
So
to
you want
Fire
me to play
Festival.
these videos from Azahara's thing?
Yes, because it does show, I believe, the hypocrisy of Evanito, who I feel like I speak at least for all of us when I say that Evanito is not somebody that we like. He's like been very two-faced as well about a lot of shit.
Right. VShojo claims that they did those auditions and they hired people that were smaller VTubers. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think that ever happened. Can I talk about this? Should I talk about this? So VShojo did a thing. I didn't have to sign an NDA or anything. I want to make that very clear.
Magic words.
Didn't have to sign an NDA.
Hush,
Magic words.
because they were paid to. But I know about it. I know what happened. So okay. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about it.
Oh.
It's crazy, dude. It is so crazy.
This is the first time I'm seeing. Okay, it's not the first time, but this is basically an in-person vague post.
Yeah.
Dude, I have never heard somebody be like, oh, I want to tease you, but also I'm not going to tease you. I hate people like that so much, man.
Fucking blue balling assholes.
I will also
Yeah,
say I am publicly on record as I don't like Evanito, and I don't understand why other people.
No, he's one of those guys. He's one of those nice guys that you need to watch out for because, and I don't necessarily think he's like hiding anything or weird or shit.
No, I think
but he's just one of those guys. You think he is? You think he's one of those kind of guys?
You know specifically why I do?
Why?
Somebody posted it down here in reply to Evanito, but don't forget that he also shared the Shizzy stuff when that was going on.
Oh, well, yeah, he did share, Evan, he did share the Shizzy stuff who face doxed people. Yeah, I remember that. I'm talking more about like deviancy and shit. But like, I don't think he's a deviant, but I don't trust him whatsoever. And the fact that people trust him scares me. That Evanito video is from April of 2023. Really?
Damn, he knew
2
it
years,
since
4 months ago.
2023.
I hate these people. Dude, I hate these people so much. I hate them so much.
So crazy
He literally
what
said he didn't sign an NDA, so why did he shut the fuck up?
happened. Again,
Because he didn't want to get in trouble. Okay,
Yeah, let him
is it
finish.
him? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
talk about this theoretically because I'm not involved, but I know that people were paid to not talk about what happened. I wasn't paid. I'm free, but I know what happened.
So why isn't he doing my fucking up?
Dude, so
What an asshole.
I'm not kidding.
Pause for a moment.
I'll leave you with that little bit of tea. VShojo paid people to not talk about what happened. That much I can say. You know, there goes your VShojo guest on Friends.
So, is he the one? Because I swear he's the one, and I'd have to follow up with Lumi on this. But I swear he's the one who actually has a girlfriend that is a VTuber that he's just not being public about. Because I know that there are some people. Because I think is he the one that lives in Houston, Texas? I think he's the one that lives in Houston, Texas.
I don't
And I
know.
only know this because there are VTubers that I also knew were in Texas that went to parties of his, which means that he lives in Texas or lives somewhere in Houston. And I know that he has a girlfriend that is a VTuber because anybody that went to his parties had to sign NDAs. So I know that his girlfriend is a VTuber. I'm wondering if his girlfriend is a VShojo girl. And again, I know that anybody that visits him has to sign an NDA. So I know for a fact that he's got a girlfriend that's like a big VTuber.
That's just weird.
It is.
That
It
is.
That's not an
Wow.
NDA to go to your house.
It is.
That's just not happening. There's 3 other videos there, but I don't think we really need them. Like, that's kind of all the context you really need. Is like, yeah, no, he claims he knows shit, but just refuses to talk about it, even though he
And
has
it's in
not been paid hush money
2023.
and not under an NDA.
He had no reason to stay quiet, and yet he stayed quiet.
I think it's because his girlfriend is in VShojo or was in VShojo. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's Myra Rat. He's got somebody in VShojo, and that's why he's staying quiet.
In the middle of the screen is Comrade Dell.
Oh, hi there.
The other 3 videos mentions that if Mouse left VShojo, he would spill the beans. Oh.
He's
Where's
gone.
the beef, man? Where's the beef, man?
Well, he did as he promised.
Well, so there's stuff I don't like, right? Because on Azahara's post, he just posts something like, "Oh, that's me." Yeah, that is you. And everybody's like kind of making jokes with him. And it's like, no, that's not cool. He's been lying about this for years, lying by omission. And he just gets to like walk around and joke about it. It reminds me of, was it Jason Schreier? Who claimed that he knew about like all the sexual harassment going on at Blizzard for years, but he didn't say anything.
But he didn't say anything. He didn't report it. And it's just like, man, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah, like, and people, like, Evan's doing the same thing, but people are like, oh, he's so funny, haha. No, it's not funny. He's a dick. If you know this shit, spill it.
I do want to say that, like, if he was, like, trying to be an investigative reporter so that he could report on this.
Oh, he wasn't. I'm not even letting you go down that. We're not even going down that line. That's.
Oh, you just scattered information.
I'm just trying to play devil's. I'm trying to do a poor devil's advocate because it's just like there are times when I've gotten information that Mizu's gotten information.
Devil advocate in this. The devil's looking at it. Says, "I ain't touching that."
Well, okay. What I'm trying to say is there are situations where you should hold on to information because it's not right to release it yet. I don't think this man has ever had that, though. I feel like this man is just one of those, oh, teehee, I'm going to keep secrets and I'm going to lie for all these people because I'm friends with them and I don't not want to be friends with them. And it's just like, ugh.
You just didn't want to lose the cloud of being able to talk to VShojo people. That's it.
No. Again, I now have the rat theory that one of his girlfriends, or one of the girlfriends is in VShojo. I am a firm believer of that. Maybe it's, I know that, who was it? Zantrea moved to his area, I think. So maybe it's Zen. I don't know.
No, Zen was a female male team. They were already a couple.
Were they already a couple? I mean, do we know that the couple is still together? I don't know. I'm almost sure his GF is not VShojo. Well, I don't have anybody that's saying any other good opinions on it. So Myra Rat, it's a girlfriend in VShojo. Evan seems kind of gay. No, I think that a lot of guys like that are kind of gay sounding. Are these new Diddy parties?
Anyway. So, do you guys want to touch on anything else with the VShojo before I drag us into something?
I mean, there was that Tectone video, but it's up to you if you want to watch it, because it's exactly... I mean, fair, but it's kind of just like some hypocrisy from him.
All you need to know is Tectone is doing the same thing as Evan.
I find it strange. What small VTubers did they approach back in 23? Because I remember those auditions, and I remember the fallout of them. Because remember, back then you just submitted it as an unlisted video, and people could see whether you watched it and how long you watched it.
Yeah.
Like practically every single person didn't have more than 2 seconds watched or watched at all.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking bother watching anything.
Damn, that's funny.
I told people the auditions were always fake. The auditions were so VShojo could pretend to be a small indie organization, while in reality they solely recruited industry veterans that were already making tons of money.
So I believe that. Who the fuck they were giving hush money to? Who were these alleged small VTubers? Small by whose standards?
Yeah. People always told me that, and I'm like, no. And then the one time they did get like a quote unquote small VTuber, it was somebody that was one of their friends. Like it doesn't count.
I mean, just look at the first audition results. They got Haruka in, a person who was already collabing with the VShojo girls anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when they brought Matara in, I think it's Matara, is the one that specifically said on stream that the only reason she grew at all is because one of the shoujo girls was shilling her channel. She was a nobody.
I mean, she came from Niji though.
Well, I hate these people,
It was
man.
Matara or
I hate them.
So somebody can correct me. One of them said that when they started to 50
No, Matara
viewers
was
on
pushed
Twitch.
from Niji.
Yeah, she was pushed from
Half the
Niji.
roster.
It's one of them. Like I said, it's one of them. Then it's probably Giga then. Because there's a video of them saying that
It must have been one of the indies, not the former corpos. Because the former corpos got in because they were former corpos. Like they got poached really hard.
Speaking of Giga, you want to know something funny?
Chat says it was Giga. She has a video where she says that she started streaming 50 viewers because one of the VShojo girls was basically grooming her to be a VTuber. And I say grooming in the non-sexual way, grooming in the making it.
Fair.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, it is the only really feasible way to grow nowadays is to have someone Giga groom you.
Because one of the VShojo girls was building her channel for her. She says it in a video.
That's crazy.
She's a plant.
Yeah.
She's a literal plant.
She also,
well, I mean, she is also from Corpo Hood, so...
She's also like a sort of a dick about it, because in that same video, she's like, I don't see why people think streaming's so hard. I started boosting my channel, but yeah.
Oh, you were just kind of cutting off there.
Yeah, you cut off there for a second.
Sorry. No, she is like, I started streaming to 50 viewers my first stream. Granted, somebody from VShojo was boosting me, but still, is 50 viewers. It was easy.
Shut the hell up.
I started off with a small loan of 50 viewers, and I worked my way up. Speaking of Giga, just a funny little side, and then we can move on. I did ask her for an interview once, because after she left VShojo, I was like, you know what? Let's see if she wants to talk about it. Her mods came back and said, Giga doesn't do interviews. I'm like, oh, that's probably smart, but also kind of funny.
She did interviews with Dan Clancy.
I mean, no. I can't really call that an interview, so yeah, Giga doesn't do interviews.
That wasn't an interview. That was a glazing, and you just didn't see her VTuber model glitch out while she was underneath the table.
Yeah. Giga is a plant.
Sorry, chat.
A little bit, yeah.
I would rather be out in the open and say my disdain for some of these people than like be somebody behind the scenes like most of these people would do and just say in back rooms that they hate them, because it's at least I would at least prefer to be more honest than some of the catty bitches in public.
In fairness to Saba, chat, Saba was over 1 million viewers before she joined HoloLive.
Yeah, she's a little bit different.
What are you talking about? Saba is a fresh new VTuber. Didn't you see how easy it is to grow?
Yeah.
How to get like 1 million subs before your first stream? Just do what she did. Easy.
Oddly enough, I don't think her being in HoloLive really boosted the Senzawa channel that much. I think it would already kind of capped where it was. It really
I just
grew.
love that she has like 3 or 4 channels that are with 1 million subs. I just fucking love it.
It really grew Mori's. She got 1 million twice. She's gotten 1 million 3 times.
She got 3 times Senzawa. Don't forget Senzawa.
Except she actually gets to keep that play button. Or do they let their talents? Did they let HoloLive let their talents keep the play button? Or do we not know?
I don't know.
Like we know that Niji does.
I don't even know if Google.
What about
if YouTube
what
sent
about
them the
Holo?
button?
That's fair.
Apparently, YouTube or people are having trouble getting their buttons from YouTube.
That's fair.
They're not even gold anymore. They're like some shitty plastic.
I mean, I think they
I
do.
heard that.
I think they do. We would have heard about it by now.
Holo gets buttons. Fair.
Like we would have heard it by now. Remember, like the shitstorm that happened when it was discovered that Niji actually keeps all of it.
Niji does, but she wasn't Niji.
So is there any
Thank
other
God.
VShojo we want to touch on before we talk about VTuber PETA?
I mean, it's VShojo. There's gonna be more to talk about probably tomorrow, the day after, considering the fact that they're fucking milking it.
Yeah, but I want to
we'll
wait
let
till
the,
there's a lot. Like that-
They're releasing the information as if it's a fucking visual novel
yeah,
by episodes.
that's what
I was gonna
really
say-
annoys me with like other people. Is it's like every time somebody says one more thing, it's like, okay, we need a 20-minute video on it. Like, no, let it build up. Let like there be some real information build there.
I was gonna say we need to leave that to the internet villain to make her 3 or 4 streams a week just on VShojo breathing differently. So,
I don't know where she
I don't
ended
know.
up, how she ended up there.
huh?
I don't know how she ended up there.
What do you mean?
Just, you know what I mean? Her making that kind of content.
Dude, maybe it's because she ran out of drama topics to talk about, and now she's got to diversify her content. They're literally, I mean, like, here's the thing. Unless you get
Don't
into
go
niche
too far
internet,
into it. You got to make the one-off joke and leave it.
fair enough. I was just going to say, you know, there's only so far you can go with internet drama before, like, you got to wait for the next big story. So,
Yeah, VShojo is a thing that's gonna be like, I think it's gonna stay relevant, relatively relevant for like the next fucking month.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
I can't wait for the next big thing. I can't wait.
So are you guys ready
It's gonna be
to
awesome.
learn about this new subject?
I am. Please educate me about
Yes.
this new VTuber pedophile.
So in full shit, wrong button. In full fairness, chat, I have not read through this document yet, so we're all gonna learn
Oh.
about this together.
How
So
big
it's
is the
alleged.
document?
Allegedly, I will say, unless this person is lying about their age, the ages would make it creepy, and not like kind of sort of creepy. I think the person they're alleging would have been 22, and this person would have been 14, 15. So like actual,
14 no, yeah, that's too far.
Yeah.
actual like proper adult and proper kid. Not like,
That's
oh,
way too far.
she was 16 and he was 18. He was technically an adult. And it's like, no.
Yeah, that's just a little bit too far for me.
But yeah, allegedly. Chat.
Allegedly.
So this
I need to re-add that.
this kind of popped up randomly on my thing today. It was my experience with Keeble Walker, aka Kyle Davis, or Elex VTuber Ian. And I'm really glad that I saw this part, because I was like, now I have an excuse to talk about it. Because they were technically a VTuber. A recount of events from my teenage years that left me with lingering issues, building trust, and real connections with people. So yeah, they are talking, by the way, chat, as we say every time we talk about something like this, do not go harass anybody. This is allegedly, and if it is a crime, the police need to handle it. Do not take it into your own
Yes.
hands. But it was this person,
Yes.
which they are now unprotected, by the way.
They changed their profile picture.
And you can see in the background here is they were for a bunch of different animes. They were a voice actor. These
Oh,
are all the
voice
different
actor.
characters
Oh,
they
no.
have voiced in English.
Is that actually what they look like?
Yes, they are a drag queen,
Okay.
as you can see here.
The fuck is
On
that
the right.
hairdo?
I can't. I. If I say something, you're
Look at
gonna
what they
kick me
did for
off
their
the stream.
VTuber model, by the way. The blonde hair guy here is not somebody they voiced. That is their VTuber model.
I can't say anything.
I see the similarities.
Again, chat,
No.
don't harass anybody, but this is their VTuber page. They were Elex. They were a small VTuber. This was not like somebody that had like a huge following or anything like that.
They must not have been a very good voice actor then.
So their profile picture. They marketed themselves as a himbo VTuber.
A gay himbo, don't you mean?
Isn't he exposed as a pred? That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
That's what we're
the
gonna
subject
find
matter.
out. We're gonna find out. Right now, it is just hearsay, but we're gonna find out if that is actually the case.
I will say there were a lot of Discord screenshots and at least like 5 different instances of talking about how he's gonna go and beat his meat after talking with this kid.
No.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Allegedly.
Oh.
I'm already scared.
I'm just saying, like, so they link like all his different accounts, and as far as I can tell, like he has privated all of them at this point.
That's good. For him, I guess.
Threw up a bit there. Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's extensive.
There are
Every single
61
one.
people reading, 66 people looking at this document right now, by the way. This is the original document, not the copy.
Did you make a copy already?
I did make a copy, yes.
Good.
Trigger warning, groom, pedophilia. I'd like to start by saying it took me 7+ years to process what happened to me. I cut off all contact in the middle of the and since then I have debated with myself if it was worth making this post. The fact that they seem to be moving up in the world has definitely influenced my decision, but only because I can't fathom the harm they are capable of doing to others with a substantial platform. Considering the harm that was done to me with notoriety they had at the time, with all that being said, time to tell my story. For everyone that doesn't know me, my name is Corey. I was born December 16th, 2001. So there's like a 6-year gap between them, because he was born February 10th, 1995. Which I'm just trusting that he did the math right. I didn't like calculate it directly. He says he was 22 when they met. I'm just going with the math that he provided.
Yep.
Which makes me 23 years old at the time of writing this, and I primarily go by Blade. Blade will be online. This document is about my experience being groomed by Keeble Walker through the years, whose information will be listed below. In telling the story, I wish for it to serve as a warning to others of their predatory behavior. Screenshots will be provided where necessary, although some were lost to Skype shutting down and WhatsApp incorrectly backing up my message history from those years ago. Twitter images will all be from my old account, which is archived and only accessible to me. He's groomed at 22. No, he is 20. The guy that did it was 22. He was 15, 16.
Yes.
He was a wee one.
He was a wee lad.
So at the beginning, it started with conversations about music. I was 15 at the time and definitely interacting on Twitter more than I do now. I complimented a recently posted cover song I enjoyed by a voice actor of a character I adored from a YouTube series, which spiraled into several follow-up conversations about singing. And this is him and then the Keeble Walker guy that we were talking about. At some point, I started complaining about the way my school was handling my musical education. In particular, a teacher who used to complain about working with me, despite her vocal training being the sole reason for that placement. They offered to teach me for free, and I jumped at the opportunity to spend a one-on-one time with a voice actor I looked up to.
No, that's how it starts, chat. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
So unironically, this is why you need to watch what your kids do online. Because everyone always likes to pretend that predators come into like a kid's DMs and just start sending them dick pics and all this other stuff. No, they look for an in. Like they look for a kid
that's
online
on fucking Twitter in public.
Yeah, they look for a kid online complaining about something or sharing one of their interests, and then they sneak in and be like, "Oh, I have that same interest." It's always the way they do it. The way he phrases it, she's not teaching you anything. I kind of want to take you under my wing. He says,
"We'll see if I see my dinner after we read this."
I kind of wish she'd be a bit more mature about it. I caught word from my friend that she was complaining about working with me. He replies, "Yeah, no, forget her. I'll teach her if you want, over Skype or whatever. I usually charge, but I'll do it for free." And then like a couple Twitter DMs says, "I'll do lessons for you." Says, "Has anyone ever told you you might be too nice for your own good?" Says something like that. Weird. Says true, but anyway, do you want the lessons or no? He says, "If you're offering, then I guess the answer is yes. Since you don't do this often, I can't really refuse." Says, "I mean, you could refuse if you don't want to not pay, but I'm offering yes." He says, I didn't actually realize until properly reviewing these screenshots, but even as early as this, they were still bringing up adult topics with me in private. The salutations. Kiba says, what's up? What are you up to now? He says, loading, say twatter? He says twatter. I say twatter too. Kindred spirit. So I have dynamic DMs. I gotta keep refreshing to see replies otherwise. There we go. He says, haha, too busy on that Rule 34.
What?
Oh.
No! No, he's already bringing up the porn website.
That's already warning bells. That doesn't come up in any normal fucking conversation ever.
How long is it between the conversation? This is the same day, just later.
No.
This is the first time they're talking to each other.
I'm glad for the consistency, but no.
It says tisk tisk. The person replies, Windows phones be stupid, burn the Rule 34, burn all the link Rule 34. He replies, no, where will I get my porn?
Oh my god.
It says people cosplaying as him. And he says, but. I just... just for those who inevitably attempt to claim that they may not have known how old you were, I made it pretty clear during one of our public interactions. I would also say it's probably pretty clear by the fact that you said you were placed with a teacher at your school. Like, yeah, maybe
I mean, that's
college,
a bit, yeah, maybe college or something, but yeah, I was wondering, was he aware that it was a minor when, yeah, no, if he made it clear, yeah, yeah.
We talked about school. That's like a pretty big indication I'd fail.
He says, I've been singing for 16 years and playing various instruments for a collective 7, maybe. And they reply, you've been singing longer than I've been alive.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty clear indication.
He replies, damn it with you adults and your adulting stuff. You know it's a kid. You know it's a kid. Oh, no, that's weird.
Kids are pretty good about outing themselves, unfortunately.
With age comes experience, I guess. My voice hasn't even properly broken yet. Why does it show Blade's account private in the screenshots? Because he's looking from his account. He is private at his account since then. Like,
yeah.
He says this is his old account and that it is
it's like archived.
Which Twitter does do. Unless they ban you, then you're just kind of fucked and it's gone.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are we sure this is allegedly?
You have to say allegedly. Till somebody's brought in court, you gotta be like allegedly. It is creepy as fuck though, already. Oh, like right
we're
into
just
it
one
too.
Page in. Jesus.
The first singing lessons come around and everything plays out normally. They sent me a song to learn as homework and agreed to Skype call again every Friday for another one. We talked in between, but when the time came, they would always be too busy or have last-minute plans that caused them to cancel. So we settled on keeping it as a casual friendship. You don't need to be friends.
You have nothing in common.
Yeah.
Good line from Destiny. You have nothing in common with somebody like that age.
My memory of that time is very foggy at this point due to how long it has been, but I believe this was when proper flirting started. Basic stuff like calling me cute or hot in mid-conversation, or on the nose stuff like mentioning when they were horny or that I was, quote, their type, which was apparently chubby.
Oh, no.
At some point, I gave in to the flirtations and requests to trade nudes, because this was someone I looked up to, and I was terrified that they would lose interest in our friendship if I didn't reciprocate. This was a stupid mistake on my part, and one that I will always look back on with regret because I was essentially facilitating a crime. Opening that can of worms was the start of something that continues to influence how I interact with people. The flirtation got more frequent. They started sharing porn that they liked. And they made a game out of trying to, quote, arouse me while I was at school.
No! I'll be right back. I need to grab something. also need to step away.
I deeply regret that I didn't save up any fucking alcohol for this.
You're telling me the Russian didn't have any vodka?
I drank it earlier before work, man. This is
BRB
after
grabbing the
work. Who the fuck
bleach.
drinks after work?
This is some nope. I want to French a revolver. Don't worry, chat. We got more screenshots. Like I said, I didn't read this, but I did double check to make sure there was going to be like proof, and we weren't just going to be like reading their testimony. There's like literally 15 pages of screenshots.
Oh, Jesus.
And I did see some sus stuff. The only way he gets out of this is if the kid is lying about their age. Which I don't think they are, because if you look at the DMs, like at the start, they're like, oh, you're an adult doing adulting stuff. Like, that is the only excuse I could find for it. And we can kind of see in public he was saying, like, he was a kid and he was in school. So...
like the fact that they like, you know, use Skype and actually saw each other, like that would have been also very obvious by then.
Yeah. Skype and WhatsApp.
That it's a fucking kid.
Like, oh, no.
Alright, my apologies, I'm back.
You couldn't escape for long enough, huh?
No, but I did see a spider in my bathroom, so I had to kill it.
Fair. It says, occasionally I would still play along with the horny DMs and, quote, jerk off vid requests.
No.
Oh. I was still very much scared of losing my friend. It got to a point where I was made so uncomfortable by every conversation that I would ignore them entirely, claim to have technical problems. What this led to was several attempts to contact me through various social media services asking me if they had done something wrong.
No shit.
He says, this is still in 2017, by the way. It's just later. I think it's like 2 months later, it looks like. It says July. So they are still 15 or going on 16. Because I don't know exactly when their birthday is. Kiba says, do you not talk to me anymore for a reason? The kid replies, my phone is broken, dude. Kiba replies, you have Twitter and a computer. Whatever, I'm used to this. All my friends always have some excuse not to talk to me. I'm sorry that happened with your phone, but yeah, I'm just over it at this point. Fucking cringe.
Oh,
the kid
he
replies,
sounds like a kid.
Kid replies, over what? I don't check Twitter on my laptop unless I absolutely have to. If you use my laptop, you'd know why. He says, after this particular message, I felt so guilty over hurting a friend that I started responding to them again, leading to the same kind of situations happening over and over. I assume my outward attitude towards them must have changed during this time, and I was asked the question of whether or not I still liked them. The kid says, I'm just going to internally scream while drinking Mountain Dew and coughing my guts out in a Skype call. Eva says, no, don't do that. Speaking of which, are we... Okay, speaking of which...
Are we still buddies?
Are we still cool? I feel like you've started hating me now because of the whole sexting shit. No, you can't! Oh, you can't just admit you did it. No!
Are we still saying allegedly?
It is still allegedly.
Do we have to?
It has to be allegedly.
I mean,
I'm getting sued.
You guys should find an alleged predator?
Am I allegedly?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Listen, he's a voice actor. What money does he have?
True.
Exactly. Fair.
He's an unemployed voice actor.
The kid replies, I'm being honest, we're fine, but the sexting makes me uncomfortable. I love talking to you. You're a fun person, and I don't get why people don't like you. I just backed off because I felt like I was giving off the wrong impression.
I think I know why why he's not liked.
Yeah. Eva replies, okay, you could have just said that. I thought you liked it too, and I'm sorry. I guess I can stop, and I apologize profusely. The kid says...
How much you want to bet he stops?
No. The kid says, you shouldn't need to apologize. I would never wish to hurt you in any way, but I realized that my backing off was making it worse. I'm the sorry one. Kiba replies, no, it's fine. It's whatever. Just pretend it never happened. I gotta go to sleep. Alright, I'll talk to you later. The kid replies, good night. I hope we can talk more again somehow. I don't have much by the means of messaging. Oh, sorry. I had like something stuck in my throat.
You are fine. You are fine. You are fine. This is just disgusting to hear.
Yeah, I remember SAG-AFTRA drama. Yeah, I remember him getting shit on by some people. That's where the name actually is.
Oh, really? Is this guy in SAG?
Basically,
Apparently.
any voice actor probably is. It's a very small percentage that aren't.
Like,
Fair
I
enough.
think he was one of the people like talking shit about that replacement voice actor for Genshin. There was that drama a while ago.
I
He
don't
was
feel
one
bad
of the
for
people
him.
talking shit about that person.
I don't feel bad.
So he says, I definitely could have been more assertive about my response, but once again, I didn't want them to start pulling away from me. I was a 15-year-old with the chance to frequently interact with someone I thought was the coolest person in the world, and it would have killed me to know that they were actively trying to talk to me less.
Coolest? What?
They were a kid. Like, you gotta give
kids
them...
are allowed to think voice actors are cool, even though they're cringe as fuck.
Yes. After that conversation, the
I
detail...
have never ever seen in my life anyone who thought voice actors were cool. Ever.
Fair. After that conversation, the details get a little blurry for me. I remember that at some point I switched to Discord for messaging purposes. Decided to stop talking to them for a short period until I got another ping asking why I wasn't responding. I had turned 16 at this point, was in a different frame of mind after an amount of time without them, so I thought there wouldn't be any harm in letting them back in and tried to be honest about my reasoning for distancing myself. So on this one, by the way, chat, the yellow one is Kiba, and the pink one is our kid.
Question is, how the fuck did
Don't
you
say it
find
like
him
that.
on Discord?
I don't
The
know.
fact that he was
Maybe they were
looking
already
for-
added. I don't know.
So Kiba says, yo, so is this where I need to get a hold of you? The kid says, if you want a response that isn't days late, probably. Kiba says, I mean, I just want my friend back. This is weird. You knew them for like a couple months max, right? Like, the consistent conversation was going on from like March to July before they started distancing themselves. And they're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It's...
If the kid is distancing himself, that's a pretty big indictment, I'll be honest with you.
Yes. The kid says, as I said, I'm more likely to respond here. Kiba says, I just figured you'd try to talk to me more. The kid says, my memory is stupid. I genuinely forgot to check, then forgot to respond. I've cut back on talking to a lot of people. Blank and blank don't hear much from me anymore. I guess I just... Kiba says, I guess I'm just upset because I thought we'd at least talk more since you know we've done shit together.
Oh.
Oh, no, no.
Ah!
Allegedly.
I feel really gross right now.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
My brain
Just
doesn't
grooming?
make...
I'm allegedly gonna throw up. Oh my god.
The kid says, my brain doesn't make exceptions. I literally shut everyone out for a while. Kiba says, good to know. The kid says, suffering is a good alternative to feeling well, I guess. So this is 4 days later. Kiba says, pessimist. Kid says, as advertised. Kiba says, I'm going to do something to you if you don't stop being all angsty.
Oh no.
Excuse me?
The kid says, but angst and edge is my life. Kiba says, I will literally suck your dick into oblivion if you don't stop.
Oh
No!
no.
Sorry, I wanted to scream so that wasn't clippable. As no! I hate it.
He's
I hate
16
all
and
of
he's
this.
23 at this point.
Oh.
The kid says, how does that work? Kiba says, I do it so well that you'll feel your soul left your body. Kid says, that sounds fun and terrifying. Very aggressive blowjob.
I feel like we need a picture of the person that that's talking to this kid on screen so everybody knows what they're looking at when this kid is texting him.
The stream has been demonetized.
You've
It's way
done the
past
impossible.
demonetized.
You've done the impossible. You made me miss VShojo.
Yeah.
I hate you. You made me miss VShojo.
Kiba says, I mean, it would be for sure, and I can't help but think about you teasing me all the time. Gets me very excited, and I want to tease you so badly. But unfortunately, you're sick and passing out, so I can't make you feel better or turn you on. Oh well.
You gotta grab some bourbon.
The kid says, I'm just gonna sleep, but my head hurts. Kiba says, why does your
My
head hurt,
everything
and
hurt.
why change the subject so... The kid says, my head hurts because of the cold. I see so much today that I gave myself a headache. I'm not trying to change the subject, I just want to sleep, and I thought I'd tell you rather than sleeping and thinking I'm ignoring you. I would like to point out that this absolute creepy, allegedly pedophile, knows he is sick, knows he is, like, feeling ill, and he's like, I have a headache and I want to go to bed. And he's like, oh, why do you want to leave me? I was just now getting into, like, the sexy stuff.
I was getting started and I was already halfway there, and now you've made me sad. You've made him sad too. I think you should apologize.
So I don't know if you guys have ever, because you remember, like, To Catch a Predator was it with Chris Hansen?
Yes.
And
Yes.
you could go to, like, the TCAP website and you could read through the chat logs that they, like, actually had, like, the full chat logs, completely uncensored.
Yeah.
And you actually see this a lot with, like, predators, is they, like, it's pretty obvious that they would be this way in retrospect, but they don't see them as, like, another person. They see them as, like, a tool for their enjoyment, and they get very upset when the quote-unquote tool for their enjoyment doesn't reciprocate. And then as soon as they get, like, their jollies off, they're immediately done and they just ghost. They quit instantly.
Yeah. Well, it does make me kind of wonder, like, what psychological disconnect these people have, and what gives them that disconnect. You know what I mean?
Yes. Like, they're fucked.
No,
It's
I
one of those
100%
things
agree.
where it's like, I'm not saying, like a bunch of the other people, that we need to just go around killing people. What I am saying is I don't know if you can fix them.
I think that it's one of those things where, unfortunately, the insane asylums do have to open back up again, and we'll need to commit a lot of these people so that we can understand them, so that we can hopefully
Do we
like.
want to understand them?
I think understand
with
as
any-
in fixing them.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's just like, in order to cure anything, you have to first understand how the virus works. Then you can kill it. So, I don't know. Maybe if you take enough of these people that have committed crimes and put them in hospitals, you can figure out why their brain is broken. Because, like, it's not like... I mean, there is, like, an aspect of these people are inherently evil, but you got to figure out, like, what part of their brain made them like that, or what turned them into something like that. You know what I mean?
I have a
I know,
feeling, though, this is only going to get worse.
How many pages
It's
is
not
this?
worse already.
We're halfway through.
Okay.
So Kiba replies, okay, Lamau, get some rest. Dream of me aggressively blowing you.
No! Stop!
The kid says, that image will be stuck in my mind. Kiba
No!
says,
Mine too. Fuck.
Kiba says, duh, that's the point. I can send you new things in here, and I still have yet to see you actually finish.
Oh no.
Kid says, very true. Kiba says, so I hope sometime I can stop watching the old stuff and see new things. So they
He saved the old stuff. Oh my god.
So they meet up and they start chatting again. He gets to Kiba saying, I mean, I missed you, dude. Why did you stop talking to me? I want an answer, hopefully, so I don't continue blaming myself for ruining our friendship.
Oh.
And
I
then
mean,
he
you kinda
adds
did.
him, because I guess he's not getting a reply soon enough. By the way, this is 6 months in between.
No wonder.
There could be
Yeah.
other conversation that went on here, and there probably was. But like,
I
This is
hope
one of
there
the few
wasn't.
times where you don't care.
I don't care if
I
there was
hope
other
there
conversation
wasn't.
there.
No, yeah. Like when you're talking about trying to out somebody else in specific other context, yes. But for this, it's just like I really don't want to see what else they talked about.
Yeah, like it's pretty damning. I don't think I need anything extra.
Yeah.
Kiba says, "Wonderful. What happened to us?" The kid says, "Being entirely honest, I freaked out because of my social anxiety and the whole sexual thing. It was fucking with my head, so I decided to try and distance myself." Kiba says, "You could have told me that and we would have stopped. I apologize wholeheartedly about that. I have a feeling he is going to do it again because we
tell him to stop.
He did. I have a feeling he's going to start doing it again because we still have 8 pages."
Oh no.
Yeah.
The kid says, "I apologize for leading you on so much. I just don't know how to react and handle things like that." Kiba says, "I get you. Do you or did you even like me that way?"
See, he just goes right back to it.
The kid says, "I can't stress enough how sorry I am that I cut off contact. I enjoyed talking to you." Kiba says, "I hope you'll forgive me, even though I still feel very attracted to you and such. I hope that you can ignore that in me and, like, at least be my friend. I hope that,
That
like,
is not.
I hope that me doing that stuff with you is at least flattering." Dude has post-nut clarity? I don't think it's post-nut clarity.
No, this man doesn't feel remorseful for what he did. He wants more.
Yeah, I feel like that's what he's coming for. He's trying to loop it back
Yeah,
around
we
to,
still have 8 pages of
to
screenshots
drag him
left.
back in. The kid says,
No, it's not like the Smash Mouth song. No.
the kid comes
Damn
back
it.
and says, "As long as the way you talk goes nothing further than suggestive, I'd love to keep being your friend." Kiba says, "That's who I am."
Don't leave it in. No.
Yeah. The kid says, "And it was very flattering, which also freaked me out because I have a thing about not liking compliments." Kiba says, "I'll try. I'm sorry. No more sexual stuff with you then. I apologize." The kid says,
But he
"There's
did
no
not
need
stop.
to apologize. Be as sexual as you want. Just don't get too riled up if I flirt back. It's my natural response."
What? Okay, this
Oh.
kid. I mean, it's a kid.
He's a kid. You
It's
have
a
to give him, like...
It's a kid. It's a kid. If it was an adult, I would say, "Fuck you. You're playing into it." But he's a kid. He's a kid. Thank you, Devastator, for the 10 more memberships. If you've got one, make sure you say thank you.
You know, the kid, you have to give them some more leeway. Because it's on the fault of the adult. The adult should know better.
No, I agree. He's a kid, so kids allowed to be retarded.
Kiba says, "I got you. So never gonna happen between us ever again, just so I'm clear. Because I'm gonna be sexual, but I don't want you to hate me." The kid says, "It's probably not
Oh
gonna
my
happen
goodness.
again. I miss being your friend, and if it goes that way again, history might repeat itself, and that would crush me." Kiba says, "Okay, but if it does happen, you shouldn't be afraid of it, you know? Or let history repeat itself." Not saying it
This
will
is the
happen
dumbest
again.
Fucking conversation I've seen. Like, he's literally telling you, "Oh yeah, it's gonna happen again."
Yeah.
The thing you're uncomfortable with, yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
And he's like, "And you should like it when it happens again, by the way."
What's
Jesus.
that fucking Goofy meme? "I'm gonna do it again. I'll do it again."
Yuck, I'll do it again. The kid says, "Also, if I don't respond to you at any point, I'm probably just busy or not on a device that can use Discord. I don't plan on ignoring you." Kiba says, "I appreciate that." He says, "As you can see, I did not learn my lesson the first time. Still allowed them back into my
And
life.
the second
Sexual
time
advances and
either,
all.
and the third time.
But you were a dumb kid, and you are allowed to be stupid."
Oh my god.
So it doesn't have his
First
name, but you
line.
can tell he's replying to Kiba.
Oh.
Kiba says, "All of it. Time to fat before bed. Night."
No.
He says,
See, I don't even say this to I don't even say this to any of my friends.
"Hi,
man.
Occo. I'm gonna go beat my meat."
I mean, like, okay, you're a little bit different. You're a little bit different. But it's just like I'm not this like crazy.
Don't put that on me. I don't think I've ever
Um,
told you I'm gonna go beat my meat.
No, I don't think you
Anyone
have.
says
Listen,
that.
the most you've done is make silly jokes occasionally, and then sometimes we joke about your silly incest jokes. But that's it.
be fair,
we don't
you
even joke that often about
To
it.
be fair, you did the last incest joke. I was talking
Yeah.
about Warframe.
Listen,
I wanted to talk
Listen.
about Warframe. You wanted to make it about incest.
listen. To be fair, because you are you, it was a perfect joke.
Yeah,
you
it was
can't
a
deny.
good joke.
You can't deny. You walked right into that. You walked right into it. It was funny.
I just wanted to talk about Warframe.
I know, but when you say I finished my sister last night, what am I supposed to think? Technically, you can show that on stream. I think.
I could,
It's
yeah,
not
no, I
safe
could. I
work.
think everybody's clothed.
Yeah, your sister's under the covers, so it's fine.
It's just the implications.
Yeah.
Wasn't that from like It's Always Sunny? Where the guy's like, but
What?
she wouldn't say no because of the implication. And everybody's like, what are you talking about? Well, you know, because of the
goodness.
implication. She wouldn't tell me no because of the implication. I'll show you that scene later if you haven't seen it. It's
Stella's wondering why am I here? Nah, he's fine.
I'm fine. I'm just slightly traumatized, but overall fine.
But not by the incest. You're traumatized by other stuff.
oh, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm traumatized by the other
I'm
stuff.
sure it'll get worse. It looks
Yeah,
like
we
it is
have,
getting
like,
worse.
7 pages left.
So the kid says, good night, have a nice Thanksgiving, even though I don't understand it. Eber replies, I'll penetrate you with a hook. How dare.
The hook.
You have to admit you missed your porn dealer and singing pal. Skip ahead a month. We are now in December of that year. And Kiba says, birthday. The kid says, it was. And Kiba says, you're 17 now. Hashtag legal.
What?
Kiba says, happy birthday. The kid says, thank you, man. Kiba says, so we gonna fug. JK. Don't think he's JKing. He's testing the waters. For sure.
Oh, yep. That's what he's doing.
The kid said, my screaming wasn't too ear-rapey earlier, was it? Kiba says, no, it's okay. I'll attribute it to your excessive horniness. The kid says, Rouge? You only have 2 moods, horny and tired. Kiba says, yep, you're horny all the time. I should know. Kid says, boy, don't expose me. I was just way too energetic. Kiba says, I'm exposing you and your cock, so calm down. Pictured them encouraging me to audition for an 18-plus project with adult scenes when I was underage. So let's see. Okay, yeah, he is still at this point 17, which he still should not be involved in adult stuff at that point.
No, absolutely not.
Kiba says, it was trash, lol. You're gonna audition, yeah? The kid says, we'll see. I had planned on it, but I'm trash, so maybe not. After hearing what you thought of the other ones, I feel like I would just add to the... Kiba says, please audition. The kid says, for who, though? Kiba says, Ilran or any of the side characters. The kid says, the bigger characters would definitely require a lot more commitment than the background ones, so it's all down to the amount of commitment my brain wants to give. They're also 18 plus, and I'm 17. Kiba says, you can do it.
Oh no.
The kid says, hi, I fell asleep. Pride is over. I am dead inside. Kiba says, did you get laid? Kid says, is that what people are supposed to do at Pride? And Kiba says, yes. The kid says, then I guess I've been doing it all wrong.
Pride? Did the kid go to Pride?
Yes, apparently.
Oh.
Allegedly. The kid says, I just got sent a recording of me there. I should have turned the guitar up. Kiba says, nice, I need to hear this. The kid says, or put distortion on it. I'm kind of new to using guitar pedals, but they said I could. Kiba says, oh, nice. Kid says, I'll see if WhatsApp lets me send it. Kiba says, I mean, it's sent videos by you before. The kid says, touche. They're definitely talking about sexual videos, which they were, I guess, sending through WhatsApp. So, who the fuck knows how bad it would be if he still had access to his WhatsApp account. That would be absolutely horrific. Although it would probably be better for him to... Probably make it easier for him to send that to the police.
Probably not to show it.
It'd probably be easier for the FBI, though.
Definitely.
So yeah, doesn't the FBI have access to WhatsApp for multiple months?
Oh, I don't know. This was years ago, though.
Yeah.
He's like 6 years behind at this point. The kid says, I pull funny faces when I perform. This video opened my eyes to it. Kiba says, I bet you pull funny faces when you do other things, too.
No, stop!
Why does every sentence have to be like this?
Yes.
I bet you like to suck my dick. It's just a joke.
Kiba says, lol, I'm kidding. I'll need to see this live singing, so show me the vid. Kid says it's sending, and when it's done, you can tell me how bad it was. Kiba says, that's one dick pic for every minute it's late. The kid says, I can't help if my Wi-Fi is allergic to working. From August 2018 to December 2019, they weren't pushy and didn't really make a reference to wanting to receive any pics or videos of me, but would occasionally still bring up that it was something we did before. These particular messages are from just 2 weeks after my 18th birthday. I believe they may have been testing the waters since I was of legal age at that point.
Testing the waters? They've been doing this for 2 years. What the fuck is he talking about?
No, it's been grooming up to this point.
Yeah.
Like, it's already late.
But
like he's already done bad shit.
Also, you guys can say whatever you want. I'm the one that has all the voice clips of saying all this, so.
Oh my god.
Kiba, I say that because of this one. Kiba says, personal question, you must have grown in size since the last time I saw it, correct?
Ugh.
Kid says, when was the last time you saw it? Says, I think almost 2 years ago. The kid says, I don't actually know.
Oh my god, it's just there. He's just there in the screenshot. Like, there's no denying it. It's just like, yeah. Allegedly.
Kiba says, in the future, maybe. And the kid said, who? Kiba says, I'm just flipping through your Google Drive now. The kid says, find anything you like. Kiba says, some yes, Lamau. I'm still completely curious, though, at how much you've grown in the 2 years. Lamau, I'm sorry if that's weird, but the thought of seeing the My Tiger Tail pics, there was one that I was like, that's absolutely played, Lamau.
I am legitimately getting sick listening to this.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's the French fries, I don't know.
Did you eat cold French fries?
No, they were fresh like an hour ago, so.
What's not an hour ago, is it?
No.
They were fresh when I made them hours ago.
Oh no, they weren't made. I didn't make them. High quality restaurant made them.
Oh no, I just read this.
I have not read this yet. The world was plunged into a pandemic and everyone was staying in their homes. People were bored and antsy, myself included. Shit. which caused me to cave and reciprocate the sexting. The problem then became that every conversation was routed towards that outcome. If I wanted to share things I was excited about or ask about the day, I would eventually be asked to jerk off.
Jesus.
I think he is the right side. So he says, hey, been a while. Kiba says, it has. I've missed my jacking off, buddy. Yep, Kiba's definitely the left side. Definitely the left side.
What gave you that impression?
Because I was about to say, I don't really know WhatsApp, so I'm going to be like a little weirded out on like who's who. It's definitely the left side. It says, wow, my phone has been on Do Not Disturb. I hate responding late to things. I've been sick for like 3 weeks now, so I didn't really like talking. Technically, I'm still sick, but fuck it. Skipping ahead a little bit. So, Kiba says, fuck my life. The kid says, wait, why? And then he just says, fap time, Lamau.
What?
What?
So they're having like little back and forth conversation.
There was a day between that. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
So they're just kind of back and forth doing normal conversation.
So yeah,
I'm
it's just
assuming he's
showing that
sending him
any
hentai here at the bottom. They need to revisit that comic for a reason.
like basically
October
it's,
4th, 2022. I woke up with the most aggressive morning wood. I'm so horny. Lemafau, you busy?
like you can see that any normal conversation the kid is trying to start is just ignored completely every time.
Look at bottom of this one. Eba says, "What's up?" Kid says, "Not much. Waiting for my brother to get home so I can order food." Eba says, "Gotcha. Up to anything?" The kid says, "I have Minecraft open, but I'm not playing anything." Eba says, "Oh, poor Minecraft, Lamau. Up for a fap?"
Oh my god.
Just every time it's like, "Hey, sex." So we're in his afterword now. He doesn't have any more like posts or evidence.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Would one of you like to read it? I'm starting to lose my voice.
Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, I'm starting to like lose it a little bit.
Afterward. I let this continue for way longer than I should have, because at this point, my concerns about the legality were no longer there to add to the uncomfortability. I completely cut contact midway through 2023 because I've had too much going on in my life to constantly be hounded for sexual favors. Finally telling myself that I was done allowed me to reflect and come to terms with the fact that we may have never been friends in the way I had wanted. I finally let myself think back to those times and realize the situations I felt strong-armed into weren't something any 15 to 17-year-old was meant to experience. I was preyed upon because it was too easy to do so. Because I was socially awkward, autistic child.
They're one of your people, Occo.
I was a socially awkward, autistic child that idolized them. It took me an entire year for those realizations to feel comfortable telling close friends about the treatment I experienced for what had essentially been a third of my life at that point. It's been enough time that we can even joke about it. That doesn't undo the damage it did to me to this day. Has fundamentally hindered my ability to form close relationships with people out of fear that history will repeat itself. And after seeing their career taking off with them getting role after role in things that has the capacity to give them a bigger platform, as well as recent testimonies I've heard from friends about their predatory behavior, I feel a slight duty to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. This is more than just wanting justice for myself and much more than the accountability that these documents always preach to seek. I want people to know that Kiba committed a crime. I'd like people to know that whether or not they were thinking about it at the time, this makes them a pedophile, allegedly. And for those that don't fully believe that, although I am under no obligation to provide further proof, I managed to recover images and videos that were sent to me back then, along with the metadata that shows when I received them. Jeez, that's pretty good. Not a lot of people actually do that. For obvious reasons, the pictures themselves will not be shared, but I will link the associated file information. If their family ever reads this document, I'm sorry you had to find out this way. I know how much you adore them, and under normal circumstances, I would never want to shatter that perception. My gosh, I can read tonight. To their partner, I apologize for interacting with you as if nothing was wrong. It started out years before we ever met, and I always felt immense guilt knowing that part of it was still happening. Oh, so this person cheated with a minor. Oh, that's...
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, just add more fuel to the fire. Why not?
So this person had a partner, and they cheated on their partner with a minor. Okay. All right. Personal thoughts.
Partner, you mean?
Yeah.
Partner.
Personal thoughts at the start. As stated at the start of the document, I thought long and hard about whether or not I even wanted to post something like this, partially because it puts a lot of attention on me for the wrong reasons, but also because it's hard to follow through on something that could damage the life of someone I used to care for. After all the mistreatment over the course of the years, part of me is always going to feel guilty for doing this, and I've learned that I just have to live with that, because if I don't, then it remains in the drafts, and I feel more guilty that this experience could happen to someone else when I had the means to prevent it. TLDR, Kiba Walker, Texas-based voice actor, solicited nation pictures and videos of me when I was 15, and continue to do so until I stopped talking to them at 22.
Jesus fucking Christ, it lasted for 7 years.
Yes. A lot.
Like, at first I thought, oh, it happened 6 years ago. No, it's been going on for fucking 7 years.
So it would have stopped about like last year.
This is fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't feel good on the inside, you know? I mean, we've read a lot of Google Docs still over the last, almost 2. Mizu, it's almost been 2 years, by the way.
Yes. Been a
Isn't
time.
that crazy? It has been a time.
We're on, I think, episode
September.
93. I could be
Man,
wrong.
that's crazy. We're getting close. But like, oh, I just. This is one of the ones where it's just like, this is gross. This is extremely disgusting, and I don't like it.
I just thought I would bring us back to our roots and read a Google Doc.
I have a Google Doc-y clip that I could send you if you want to play that before we read Google Docs.
Or what? Sorry?
It's a clip of Jack Black saying Google Docky instead of chicken jockey.
Oh, I've
So
seen
I
that.
could send that to you if you want to play that instead as a beginning.
Also, chat can't see this yet, but I was gonna
Oh, good.
find the picture really quick.
It should be on. Yeah, all of my pictures are sensitive because Twitter put a permanent marker on me, which is very nice of them.
I'll just go down the. There it is. Yeah, no, it looks fine.
Udaply made you look way taller than you actually are.
Yeah, no, canonically we should I should be about the same height as Yumi.
Yeah. Which would make it even funnier, I'm gonna be real.
But yeah, Occo got this commissioned. Right?
Oh my god. A whole ass commission.
Like the stream, chat. Like the stream. It's a pretty decent price for it, too.
Just because I sent Occo a message that said I finished my sister last night in reference to the Warframe Sisters of Parvos enemy.
You sound like you're upset that I took a thing you said and turned it into a meme.
I'm not upset. I'm just saying.
You're just disappointed.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Oh, don't worry, Magma Fox. You missed the juiciest parts.
That's a good one.
This is what I opened the stream to. Yeah, you did miss the worst part.
You did.
Allegedly.
Very alleged.
Oh, fuck. That was good. Oh, can we talk about that artist that drew those sexy images and like got everybody upset at them because
Yeah,
they're
here,
like,
he has
oh.
one that doesn't have sex in it.
So tell me the story about that, because I'm pretty sure I saw that you said something about it.
What's that story? What is it?
Occo is talking about this chat. It's Telepuerte. So Telepuerte releases an image of a sexy woman in a bikini.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, he releases an image of a sexy woman in a bikini, and it's got like these affirmations around it, like "Don't sexualize women." I'm still a person behind all of it. Yada yada yada. And it was so like off the wall because it was like this anti-sexualization thing, but he was telling it around like this image of a half-naked woman that he drew, that people are like, is this some kind of like joke that's making fun of people that think you can objectify cartoons? And then he uploads
The
another
fact
one,
that,
the girl in the bikini again, with words around her like, oh, you're all angry, but I'm not angry. I'm above it all. Yada, yada, yada. And people are like,
Totally.
the fuck do you mean, bro? Like,
Totally above it all.
so eventually he finally just says that instead of making a stupid drawing with like little affirmations around it, he'll just make a big essay. That basically comes down to Gooner's regret, where he's like, I'm upset that people they don't like my sexy half-naked characters for their personality. They only
they've been
like
fucking
them
drawing
for their
gooner shit like for the
goonerness.
last 5 or 6 years.
I don't know what you expected. You're catering to a bunch of lonely men on the internet that haven't found a woman that they can goon to 24/7. Yeah, they're
Doesn't
gonna
he
like the
have
boobs.
one? Isn't his girlfriend like an OnlyFans model?
His girlfriend is an OnlyFans model, yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. That just makes it worse, doesn't it?
And
Okay,
she-
then the iDubbbz picture makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he's the artist iDubbbz.
The artist formerly known as iDubbbz.
I'm trying to see if I can find it. Because there's... Chat can't see this, by the way, for obvious reasons. This is one of the images... He posted this image, like, literally a week ago.
Oh my god. Yeah, literally.
So
a
this
week
Gooner's
ago.
regret
Jeez.
was like within the last day or two then.
Yes. I'm
I
trying to
hate people
find
like
it
that,
'cause
man.
another huge artist like called him out and was, yeah, here it is, Golden Smurf. So just to like point out how big this artist is, almost 300K.
Ooh, that's big.
This is not like a tiny artist. And
Were
he
you saying that about the tits on that drawing he did, or did you say that about the size of the creator?
Well, he actually has like good points, so I think it's best to just kind of let him say it. Says the
Yeah.
problem isn't the message. This feels very preachy and antagonizing. Saying stupid gooner bullshit when your Patreon has nearly 5K supporters and is purely made of that kind of not safe for work content feels like biting the hand that feeds you, to say the least. Like, you can just make a comic or manga if you want to stop drawing dehumanized pinups and giving more emphasis to her as a character. But I guess that requires more work than just drawing more pinups with some preachy text attached to it. Damn.
Oh, I love this man.
Yeah, damn, I
Burn.
checked his Patreon and he barely posts 1 to 2 pinups per month. Not that I'm jealous, good for him that he has built this much reach, but it just makes it even weirder to me that he's risking antagonizing the audience that gets so much easy money. Personally, rather than throwing a fit, I think it's far healthier to actually work on more serious, ambitious content, enough to get comments like, came for the tits, stayed for the rest. Lol, I get that with Rami Ayana, and it's always cool to hear. At the same time, I myself know that pinup content is fundamentally easier to market and attract, and I myself do it because I know it's easier money, which at the same time allows me to take my time on doing more ambitious, long-lasting work with Rami Ayana, and it's a good balance. Besides the money, I also just do pinup because it's fun and good to take breaks from the more intense work with simpler standalones.
Like saying sometimes you like doing a react video after doing like a 10-hour video recording.
Yeah,
I totally get that.
So what he's talking about is he's been drawing this.
No, I can understand why he might do pinups occasionally if that's what he draws. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So I was looking at it
Looks
first.
fucking
I'm
good.
pretty sure everybody's clothed. So before anybody's art says like his oh, he's not like a real artist or anything. This is the kind of work he's doing in the background when he's criticizing this guy. So this is not like some like shitty VTuber artist who draws like the same face anime girl 200 times over. Like, this is somebody who has like a very detailed portfolio. It's
Man,
not
don't
just,
kill nanoliths like that. That's very mean of you.
I'm just
Not
saying,
an
it's not like
artist,
he's a dick.
got like a,
He's not like
got
just a
like
dick
whole
talking
on
about
like
his ass.
visual novel going.
Yeah. And like
Or
the shading on
manga,
all of it
whatever you
is
wanna
just
call
really good in my opinion. It looks really pretty and really detailed.
Looks official. It looks pretty.
Yeah.
Because there is a world where you can have very sexy looking women and then also draw serious shit. And this man has it.
Yeah. So he's not just like criticizing from the point of the perspective of people who can't make criticize. Like, he is an artist. Link to him. Yeah,
he is
give me
the
a-
artist.
Give me a sec. I'll put it in chat for you.
Guy looks like he's drawing Berserk but with tits.
Doesn't
Restream
Berserk
should
already have
send it,
tits?
hopefully. Let me know if it doesn't
Oh, you
send
should-
correctly, chat.
Are you streaming on Twitch too?
No, I just Restream was already up, so it was easier to send it that way.
No, yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, no, he draws like very highly detailed art. And I guess what's funny is, because here, I'll share this, because again, it's still fully clothed. This is his idea of a pinup. Not just like a single image drawing, but like this.
Yeah, this is like high quality.
I wish I had the time to draw, much less do a pinup like that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find one that's like mostly safe for work. Yeah, this one's fine. So, not to hate on him, but for Telepuerte, this is more like his version of a pinup. He's just,
And he got 500,000 views on it.
He's massive. He's been at it like since a long time ago.
I don't know why this guy's
Like, it's on
complaining.
YouTube and everything. Like, it's been going on for a while. And to say that all of a sudden, yeah, like it's
oh, so here, chat, I'll show you this one, even though it does get a little saucy. But this is one of the ones he posted that people are making fun of him for. His life is too beautiful to let negativity be your life model. Sit above it. Or be part of it. I'm going up either way. He's trying to put himself above everybody, and everyone's kind of just like tired of it. Like, no, you're not. You're just a gooner bait artist.
If you're above it, then you're just not even going to talk about it. But he has to talk about it because, like...
Attention.
Yeah.
It's deeply
He
cringe.
wants attention and validation for his gooner remorse. Unfortunately, he ain't getting the validation.
I do like that people have been posting pictures of iDubbbz at him.
That is beautiful, yes.
Because it feels like that.
No, 100% it does.
Like, you post art of your characters spreading their asshole in schoolgirl uniforms. And you're gonna be like, respect women, it's not just gooner bait. What's his handle? Chat, I already posted it.
Fucking retweeted.
Chat.
Beautiful.
But here, I'll post it in the chat for you guys again. Never date OF girls if you're someone like him. I'm dating an OF girl.
That's just like the cherry on top. The fact that his girlfriend does OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Well, that came out. That's what people thought, like, caused it. Because somebody said that his OC character has sort of been... Like, it's been getting small edits to it to make it look more and more like his current girlfriend.
I've seen a picture. Someone posted her, like, a picture. It really does look similar.
Yeah.
So it's kind of strange, like, she does OnlyFans. She is objectified by definition.
Yeah. Got big by doing an animation
like
a day for a whole
like
year.
I don't know, like a... If it's like a way to talk about his girlfriend, he picked the absolutely worst way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, if you guys don't have anything else, I think we have done a good one tonight. Even though I made you two sit through some, the worst of the world.
High-class gooner bait, I guess.
No, I meant the other
The one thing we didn't actually talk about is the title.
No, we did.
I mean...
No,
Here's the
you're right. We
thing.
did talk about the VShojo thing mostly. I can change the title.
Yeah.
The merch is missing. That's all. They're coming. There's a lot of smoke, and again, this is why I'm so pissed at people that are just like saying, "Oh my gosh, there's new updates coming out." It's just like, you guys are getting taken for a fucking like ride. So all these people are like trying to get you to talk about them more and more and more, and it's just like, I'm gonna wait for a couple of months, like the Cinder video. I'm gonna wait, sit on it. I'm gonna sit on it harder than I did than that. And when the time comes and it's time for me to make a video, I'll just come out and make my video. Don't have to wait.
You're just gonna be
you know?
exiled to the mines for like a month to collect all the information, because I feel like that in a few months there's just gonna be so much. It's gonna be like a 2-hour long video essay.
Well, the people that I used to respect don't do it like that anymore, so I feel like I have to do it myself these days.
Oh, yeah, free market. You're right.
Exactly. It's free real estate.
It's kind of crazy how the quality just dropped all across the board.
Oh, I know. It again, like I said, I was the guy who would be like praising all these other people, saying, "Oh my gosh, X person made a really good video. Y person actually does really good exposés," or "I like that guy's SAG-AFTRA video." And then immediately I realized, you know what? All these people actually really suck, and I can't believe I wore these goggles for that long. Because now it's just like, all right, I literally sometimes feel like Thanos, where I'm like, all right, you know what? If I want actually to see something happen, I can't be lazy anymore. I just have to do it myself. So...
the goggles, some people have them just like bolted into their skulls.
Yeah, not me. Not me.
No, not me, definitely. I'm like I'm a jaded old asshole by definition at this point.
Yeah. And then Mizu's a young, jaded asshole.
Yes. I've been
People
jaded
on my-
for many moon.
People on my stream were like, "Oh, Mizu's not clairvoyant. He's just really good at picking up patterns." And I was like, I'm not saying he's clairvoyant, but he's pretty damn good at calling it like he sees it. And the more I watch you do it, the more I'm like, I don't think that like you have to be extremely smart to pick this up. You just have to like...
patterns, they keep repeating.
You just have to be
Exactly, you just-
cynical.
Well, I mean, like cynical, sure, maybe. But like, I was like, the more I look at your takes, the more I'm like, you know, I feel like if you actually like think about it for a little bit, you probably could make some of the same like inferences that you do as well. It's just I don't think people actually sit and think about it. Everybody's too into their feelings.
Yeah.
And that's why I
the
think
feelings and the goggles, they are incapable of looking past the goggles and realizing that most of the time it's, you know, people are involved, and in general people suck.
yeah.
People forget about that.
Is
I'm
that
also
Mizu's
just
correct amount of
suspicious of
cynical?
everybody.
Yeah.
I have no
No,
heroes.
I'm cynical as fuck too. Like I just assume the worst by default. I don't say anything most of the time, but I'm kind of, yeah, they look too perfect. Something's fishy beneath the surface somewhere. It's only a question of time. And usually it is. Eventually something happens and hey, I was right about them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I think I'm slowly getting better at it. Because the last couple of dramas, I've just been like, I smell shit. And nobody else is saying anything. And then Mizu comes up 5 minutes later, is like, I think I smell shit. And I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I've been there before. Sometimes you notice the red flags like almost instantly. You notice before anyone else.
Yeah.
And it especially sucks when it's someone popular and no matter what you say, you won't be believed.
Oh yeah. I know that feeling.
Like, jeez,
I still have
it
people
reminds
show
me
up
of
to
that
my
one time
like
with
5-hour
fucking-
Rima video and say I'm lying.
Dude. Wait, people are still watching that video just to tell you that you're lying?
Yeah, some people are, yeah.
Oh my god.
I did
Really?
want to float this idea to you, Mizu. I do feel like eventually I want to make a Rima video, but not right now. I need to wait until I feel like there's actual substance. Because right now, I really have like 1 or 2 things. I want to wait till I feel like I can have an hour to 2 hours to actually make a video.
I would never
Damn.
plan to make a video on somebody. I think it has to happen organically.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't, right now, I'm just like, I don't feel like, if I just like put out a video right now, one, I'm going to feel like it's forced and everybody is going to tell me it's a forced thing just because I'm a hater. I feel like it has to happen naturally. Like with the Cinder video, like for the last 3 months, I've been like, oh, I'm going to study on this. I'm going to write this down. And then one day there's just going to be a moment where it's like, you know what, now it's time. And I had that moment like a couple weeks ago. I was like, you know what, it's time. And so I feel like that's what it's going to be like with Rima too. It's just like, you know what, it's time. So I'm going to wait until it's the right time. Because when I think it's the right time, it's not the right time.
You need the shit to pile on first before you shovel it.
Well, I kind of feel like they'll just be moments of inspiration where I'm like, you know what? It's time to do this. It's not a trucker video because it's actually coming out. Exactly. Exactly, Chad. No, it wouldn't be a trucker video because like one, it is about a Canadian, but like, I don't know. It's not a trucker video. The difference is that there's nothing really to talk about yet.
Yet.
By the way, would you
Yeah.
just like me
It's
to put your
always a
YouTube
yet.
in
It's
the
always a question of time.
description? He's just Comrade Dale, right?
Yeah, Comrade Dell. Or Comrade
One with
underscore
the
Dell.
4-hour Power World Nuzlocke.
Yep, that's absolutely me.
Have fun with that.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah,
It's still ongoing.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
But yeah,
Can you
I'm
tell what
definitely
drama I entered the audience? Well, Nathan, I can probably guess. I feel like I've seen you off and on for the past year, so yes, I can probably tell.
But, thank you for dropping by with us tonight, even though we kind of ambushed you with a secondary subject.
Oh, it was fine. Traumatizing, but fine.
I do like.
I got the full experience.
Yes. Yes, we are searching for the new Lumi eventually. This season of Underthetea is searching for the new Lumi, and you've been the temporary Lumi for tonight.
Oh,
That was a joke I
I'm
was gonna
honored.
say, but I probably shouldn't.
Oh, fair enough.
Fuck it, I'll say it. Not the only one who was getting the full experience.
Oh my gosh, no! Oh, chat asks if you're in defeat.
I am not in defeat.
Okay,
I'm
chat.
into whole ass
Unfortunately,
legs.
He has been disqualified.
He's been disqualified.
Oh shit! No,
the new permanent
legs are
Lumi.
better. Legs
New
are better.
permanent
You're sated with one little piece. I need the whole thing. I'm sorry.
Oh no! So the reason why we ask is Lumi is a she's not a foot person. People are trying to gaslight her into being a foot person.
Does that ever work?
And so the joke is the new Lumi has to be a foot person.
Yes.
Mm.
But
I can pretend.
dropping by. I'm gonna
No, thank you
send
for
our
having me. I
people
had a lot
away.
of fun actually. So even with the traumatizing subject, I still had a lot of fun.
Good.
I was gonna see if I could raid into somebody. Maybe just Almighty Lolly again.
He's not a bad person to raid into. I think we're gonna have him on next week. Maybe.
Ooh.
I have to follow more people in the T channel so I can start working that out. Actually, wait. If I swap to my regular YouTube, I follow some VTubers that are like really small indies. If one of them are streaming, I can just have one of them get swamped by like 200.
Raid Mari
Well, that'll
Mari.
make their day.
Mari streaming? I don't think she. Oh, she is. Oh, she's drawing. Yeah, sure, we'll raid Mari. Why not? Anyways, bye chat. You guys be good for Mari. And I have Comrade Dell in the description. If you guys want to follow him, you can click it down there. I'll also real quick put it in chat, because why not?
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
The
I'm glad.
Mari? Yes, the Mari.
The one and only Mari chat. When you get
The
over there,
one
just
and
tell
only.
her that your T rating.
Night, everybody. You guys have a good one.
Good night, chat.
Good night, chat.